Yes, kalian mau lihat saya pegang? Semua tim gua mundur. Semua tim gua mundur.
Make me proud. Bantu cari kado buat anak itu. Siapa yang?
Kamu dari tadi kok diem aja sih? Kamu malu sama aku? Terus?
Sudah guru, jangan lanjutkan guru. Guru, sing mahal emang beda ya. Tuh, sumpah ini pasti berapa ya? Iya, iya. Udah apa? Aku aja apa? Aku sekarang. Iya.
Tapi by the way, ini kopi aku sama makan siang tadi.
Kok mau sama apa kan aku yang ngajak. Aku yang bayar. 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 Aku yang bayar.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So we're very much on the way now. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, I wonder a little bit what role this guy, Matheus Cunha, has been asked to play here, Peter, because despite all his creativity and ball skills, he doesn't really have blistering pace to be an out-and-out winger or the strength to be a number 9. I just love it when he gets that free rein to roam wherever he wants. We'll have to wait and see on this.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Gabbia gets over and intercepts. And the counter is on. Now it's Rafael Leao. Well, that has not gone well.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Chukwueze. That has been slung wide. Under an awful lot of pressure. Both sides exercising caution for now. Menu. And it's Casemiro. And that's going wide left. That's a nicely shaped ball. Chance for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And again! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's Casemiro. Now it's Matheus Cunha.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Matheus Cunha. And he skips past. He's having a pop! And it's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Manchester United restore parity.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Oh, good-looking ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Chukwueze. Now it's Ramos. Now it's Chukwueze. Now who's going to be first to this? And he has been fouled there. De Winter. Now that looks a decent ball. That's been cut out, well played. Casemiro is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That's the throw. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Estupinian getting forward. That's very neat. Estupinian. And it's Ceroli. Threads one in. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Just eases him off the ball. Rafael Leao. And here's Ramos. Ceroli given the lift of his goal. And the ball's come loose here. Ceroli cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Oh, important interception. Diogo Dalot. Oh, well played, well sorted out. De Vinter. And here's Ramos. Played out towards the right wing. Nice bit of trickery. And it's made its way to him. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that is the end of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, it's been an exciting half, Peter, with each side having chances and good spells of possession. I'm hoping that both will keep this open approach.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. The second half is up and running.
Milan have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And they can counter here. Ceroli, lovely pass, but can he get there? Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And here's Ramos. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. This is a promising build-up. And it's Ceroli. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, this looks sharp. Casemiro. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Malacia picks it up now. It's a goal kick.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.113
Well, Peter,
spettatori.
just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Menu. To Bruno Fernandes. And that interception was most necessary. Gonzalo Ramos! And he should have made them pay.
Gonzalo Ramos has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Wriggles his way through. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Gonzalo Ramos under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the...
He's having a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's being given.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 47.
The two coaches
Numero
are
36.
signalling changes here,
Numero
both at the same
8.
time.
Numero 32.
Gabbia is
Lasciano il
there
gioco per
and he can pick it up.
Il numero 12. Il numero 56.
Rabiot
Il numero
looking to
18.
pass their way up the
Il numero
pitch.
7. Attenzione, un cambio.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's in a great position here. Oh, good ball. Shot, surely! Goal, Milan! And they get themselves in front!
Jimenez really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Milan with the lead. No, he didn't quite meet it right. "75 minutes played. Matheus Cunha. De Winter. Rabiot. Could move up a gear here. Jimenez. And it's Silamakers. Nice sequence of passes, this.
Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Xerxes.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Manchester United have reclaimed it. And here's Xerxes, picked out brilliantly. Good ball, good take. This could be their final throw of the dice.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Salamakers attempts a clearance. Mazraoui. And here's Xerxes. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Manchester United really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Now it's Xerxes, and he's intervened well there. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And the referee brings it to a close. Milan proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Rafael Leao! Denied by an instinctive save.
Rafael Leao actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Big chance! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Can he finish? Oh, split-second reaction.
Loftus-Cheek is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. Now, who's going to be first to this? Chukwueze. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Milan definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Pressing high and with purpose. And here's Madueke. And it's Rice. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Another chance from a corner. So, third corner of the game. Now, can he find a finish? Oh, such a clever touch. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Norgard, and he was quick to react. He's picked his way through. And he's in on goal. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Loftus-Cheek, and the counter is on. Chukwueze. Eze. Now it's Havertz. Oh, some astute defending there. Now it's Rafael Leao. And here's Madueke. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Rice. Now it's Chukwueze. And he has been fouled there. And he's going to have his name taken. Rafael Leao has created one goal already. Havertz.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And here's Eze. Lovely bit of skill. That is good strength. And that should get the job done. Chukwueze. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Oh no, what has happened here? Loftus-Cheek. Now it's Loftus-Cheek. He's found a way through. Madueke. Norgard.
This is the time you need that pace.
Saliba. Some resolute defending there. He's through here. He has a look up. Gonzalo Ramos was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Havertz. Now it's Madueke. Dealt with nicely by the
Il
defence.
quarto uomo indica 2
Great
minuti di
defending,
recupero.
strong and determined. Saliba. And he's worked it through. Rafael Leao. Here. Shot a goal! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition. And that is indeed the final act. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Milan, clearly the superior force halfway through this contest. They lead 3-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Loftus-Cheek. And he skips past his man. Now it's Rafael Leao. And here's Ramos. Oh, that's fabulous. Now there's a fine ball. And it's made its way to him. Oh, super ball. And it's a corner. So their fourth corner of the game. Shot, surely! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Loftus-Cheek with a real chance here. An opportunity then to pull clear here. He's gone for goal. And he should have made it 4. Norgard, searching pass he's played there. Estupinian. Oh, there's a probing ball. Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Gonzalo Ramos being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Great vision. Zeroli gets into a good position. Corner given. They're up to 5 corners now. Madueke getting this one clear. Eze. And now they can spring out of defence. No, that's been intercepted. Chukwueze. It's a good run down the right. De Winter. Gets a good foot in there. This looks promising. And that has put paid to that. De Winter. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. No outsmarting him this time. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Winter.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Rafael Leao. Oh, important interception.
Rice.
Madueke.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Loftus-Cheek does really well to win the ball there. Zeroli. Here's Rafael Leao. Oh, the ball's gone astray. It's a pretty loose pass. Zeroli. Rafael Leao. And he's well positioned here. Goes for a shot! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero
Oh, the count is
47.
rising. That's
Numero
6.
8. Numero 36. Numero 46. Lasciano il campo per il numero 12. Il numero 18. Il numero 56.
Cleared without
il
hesitation.
numero 27. Attenzione, un cambio.
Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Now it's Trossard. Into the last quarter of an hour. And here's Trossard. Looking for the run. And that is expertly dealt with. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Wriggles his way through. It's Gabriel Jesus! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Arsenal are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Odegaard. That's a lovely, neat pass. Trossard. He has found the way through. De Winter did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And it's Saelemaekers. De Winter. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. That is a brilliant interception. Milan are almost home and dry now. Nice physical challenge. Gabriel Jesus. Saka. And here's shapes to shoot! And the keeper threw out a limb. Space for him to turn and look. Cross from Odegaard. Tries to get it clear. Odegaard
Indica 2 minuti di recupero.
cut it out. Saelemaekers. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there goes the final whistle. Milan pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Gonzalo Ramos voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We're up and running then. Great defending, strong and determined. Chance here to counter. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy, Marcus Rashford, is a player, Peter, who was always destined for greatness, and I feel he's well on his way to fulfilling that. He's deadly, whether playing through the middle or from the left-hand side.
Shapes to shoot! Chukwueze. That is good alertness. Now it's Rafinha. Now it's Ramos. And it's Saroli. Nicely weighted ball. A lot shoots! Oh, it's hit the post! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That was superb, though. The way he fed the ball, the weight and the accuracy of it. Shame it ended the way it did.
Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Casado. Loftus-Cheek. Now Zaroli. Rafael Leao.
This is the time you need that pace.
Gonzalo Ramos. So we're still where we started right now. Rafinha. And it's Rashford. Yamal. Well read. And the danger is averted. Opts to play it back. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Ramos. Chukwueze ventures forward. Zeroli is onto this. Balde. And it's Balde. Koundé. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Has a look and plays it forward. Yamal receives it in a good position here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Lewandowski. Some really good ball movement.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Yamal.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's had it nicked away. 30 minutes gone. Yamal. Rafinha. Decent chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Rafael Leao! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range.
Chukwueze.
Milan certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Loftus-Cheek. Rafael Leao. And here's Ramos. Chukwueze. Pedri.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now Casado. And it's Rashford. He's a sharp little ball here. And that's a simple one for the keeper. De Vinter. Chukwueze. Now it's Ramos. Now it's Rafael Leao. That is lovely.
Ci sarà un minuto di
That
recupero.
is a little under... And he shoots! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do...
And it's half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Milan currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. Back on the way then.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Now, what about a counter-attack? Chukwueze. The message is clear, none shall pass. Pedri. Distributed tidily. He is through here. Good take and the finish! It's a goal! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And a chance! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
This is a promising build-up. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Rafael Leao clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Milan with the corner, they're first. That's really well cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pedri. Now it's Rashford. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front play... Goes for a shot! And he hits the net! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 47.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
And he welcomes it in. Can he finish? Goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And it's made its way to him. Davinta does really well to win the ball there. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Now it's Pedri. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. And he's intervened well there. Estupinian. And they've switched it over to the other side. Davinta. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Oh, good ball! Pedri. Crunching tackle for Ferran Torres.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
chips it through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And here's Ramos. Oh, it's a great ball here. Chance! Oh, he's done it! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it!
Rafael Leao really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Milan found the way, forcibly. Now they must hold out.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
Salamakers gets into a good position. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Now, can they get him away? That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. We are just getting started. Svensson. Girassi. It's come to nothing. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed by the progress made by this guy, Eberechi Eze, who I see these days as an unconventional winger, best deployed behind a central striker, as he does like to operate in the middle ultimately. Certainly has the strength and an eye for a pass.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And it's Eze. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
And that's a goal kick. Gyökeres. And here's Havertz.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And here's Havertz. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Svensson.
Borussia Dortmund really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Rice. Gyökeres. And here's Havertz. Now this could be a chance. And the finish! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Arsenal are in. He's in! Must be! Oh, what's he giving here? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. He's having a good look here. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Madwicki! Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Decent hit from there.
Oh, the keeper for me just made that look an awful lot easier than it actually was.
Madwicki. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's all alone. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Rice. Eze. Oh, nice touch. That is good strength. Now that's a fine challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now he's running away. He's cut it out. Gabriel gets it clear.
Arsenal can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's nice. He's had a shot! Oh, it's a beauty! That is a gem! An absolute gem! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
And that's another good win of the ball. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's the end of the first 45.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Arsenal looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. Back on the way then. He's going for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's Brandt. Very nicely done. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Svensson. Opts for safety. Rice. Gyökeres does have his name on the score sheet, of course. No way through there. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward? Shoots! Arsenal with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. Havertz. Svensson. Girassi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The attendance for this match was
60 minutes played. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that's a throw-in.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 41, Rice.
Sabitzer.
Number 10, Eze.
The Mecha cuts a frustrated figure right now, and he just cannot get away.
He needs a minder.
And goes for a shot! Yes! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Sam tries a shot! And that's a sharp finish. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So could they be onto something here?
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, this looks sharp. Arsenal perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, easy pickings there. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Nemecha venturing down the left. That's a little off target. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he finish? And he cuts out the supply. Passing is crisp and sharp. Calafiori. Adeyemi.
Pretty robust defending.
Borussia Dortmund have got it back and they'll have another go. Bayer!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Gabriel Jesus. Bellingham. Adeyemi. Trossard. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Sabitzer. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Saka. And the counter is on. Gyökeres. Trossard. He is through here. Trossard's cross. Bellingham. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Sabitzer.
2 added minutes has been
That's a key
indicated.
interception. Driving on and making good progress. Sabitzer. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Doesn't quite get there. Nemecha. And we're done. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round.
Hello attendees, this is a
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
announcement.
Well, the look on
With
the manager's
father of a
face
boy
says
in
it
a
all.
blue
He
hat
knows he set his
kindly make
attack
his
up
way to the
perfectly,
information
and the
centre.
players carry...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And the keeper could only will that wide of the post.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Italy is the country of great defenders, Peter, and this fella, Alessandro Bastoni, looks very much in line to be its latest representative. I think being an Italian defender, we all know he's very much from the school of no-nonsense, but I really like his technique, and again, he's one of these centre-backs or defenders who can get his head up and just pick out a wonderful pass, 40, 50, 60 yards.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Oh, there's a probing ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Gyökeres, now it's Madueke. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Goes for a shot! He scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Inter Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's TURAN. Bastoni. Now, can they get him away? And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Eze. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's having a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, that's nice. There's the shot! But he's left disappointed.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Bisek. Crunching tackle. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Time and again they are repelled. Shot could... Real chance! Akanji. And it's Aslani.
Arsenal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Good running, strong and purposeful. And the shot! Brilliant! He's got himself an absolute peach. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And that really is so impressive. Inter Milan restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's TURAN. He came in hard, very hard. Oh, great run, magical! Shapes to shoot! Goal, Inter! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Inter Milan have their lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to.
Towering header! He's got a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal?
He's having a hit! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! About as smooth as it gets! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Oh, he's been... And the shot! It's a goal! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class.
Great chance! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
By any measurement, this really has been a remarkable half of football. Despite all the things we witnessed, somehow we're still level. And we are back on the way. Big chance! Goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Arsenal with the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
He's in a great position here. Can he finish? A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
Martinez wins the duel this time. Well, that is one way to stop him. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Arsenal are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
And here's Lautaro Martinez. Madueke. And there's his chance to lead the counter. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Bastoni. He's looking wide.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Gyökeres is herring after that one. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Substitutions taking place.
Two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Defending of the desperate variety. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Good ball, good take. And he's certainly onside here. Takes a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Gyökeres clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Akanji calmly anticipates. Arsenal perhaps contemplating their next change here. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Trossard. And it's Ødegaard. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's found a way through. Chance, surely! That's another chance. And he hits the net. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
After 74 minutes.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement, Terry. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come.
Terrific effort! He will be livid with himself. They get a throw in. It's a good run down the right. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Well, that looks a decent ball, and that's been drilled in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Jesus. Chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Gyökeres really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's crossed into the middle. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Inter Milan have their second corner now. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he just refused to budge, and he's got his way. Mosquera did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Driving through the middle. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Can he get it? Shoots! And yes, it's there! Deep into injury time! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Inter Milan give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to...
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Arsenal have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure.
And now, to all members of the
Gyökeres
crowd, I'd
claiming
like
the man
to
of the
ask
match
you to
award,
join me in
and there
wishing
is So here we are, another dose of tempestuous rivalry and heavy ambition. It is, of course, the familiar side of the two big Milanese teams preparing to lock horns once more. They've been doing this since 1908, and the contest remains as fiery as ever. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. One of the world's great city rivalries, the Milan derby. It has its own chapter in the story of the Italian game.
Yes, Peter, this is one of the must-see derbies in world football. The atmosphere alone will send shivers down your spine, and when a goal is registered, the decibel level will deafen you. Believe me on that. Tension levels can be off the scale, and the Milanese have a unique way of expressing their emotions. I've been privileged to be in this position before now, and I'm not expecting to leave disappointed.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. And the history of this fixture tells us always to expect the unexpected.
Well, having experience of games like this, Peter, getting the balance right between aggression and discipline is always key. Yeah, of course you want to make your presence felt, but not for the wrong reasons.
Chukwueze purring through the gears. Chukwueze!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Zielinski. Zeroli does really well there. He is strong. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Lautaro Martinez.
Martinez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. So it is still 0-0. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Italy is the country of great defenders, Peter, and this fella, Alessandro Bastoni, looks very much in line to be its latest representative. I think being an Italian defender, we all know he's very much from the school of no-nonsense, but I really like his technique, and again, he's one of these centre-backs or defenders who can get his head up and just pick out a wonderful pass, 40, 50, 60 yards.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Loftus-Cheek. Rafael Leao charging forward, the ball at his feet. And it's Zeroli. Strokes it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Rafael Leao! Goal, Milan!
And Milan have the lead.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Zielinski is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Loftus-Cheek. Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rafael Leao. And if you have just joined us, still just one... And the shot! And no mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So that's two now without reply.
Well,
And the finish! We've got a goal! Right back in the game! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Now, this could be a chance. And a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Zielinski. Estupinian does well to get it back. Zielinski cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Zielinski makes a move down the right. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chance here to
Il quarto
counter.
uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
And that's a throw-in. Estupinian. Chukwueze. Zielinski. Now it's Martinez. This is a promising build-up. And it's DiMarco. And for the first half, that is that. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Milan are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. So straight into the second half. Pinches it off him. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao running with the ball. Goes for a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's Ceroli. Rafael Leao. Can he finish? And that's another fine save. Inter Milan appear to be happy to let their front players applies the finish. Again, a brilliant save. And we have our very first corner. Oh, that's a fine interception. And now, could be danger here. They get a throw in. DiMarco. Akanji. Loftus-Cheek. That has been cut short. Pavard. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chukwueze. Good read, needed to be cleared without hesitation. Bastoni gets it away. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 47, numero 36, numero 8.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Il numero 12, il numero 39, il numero 18,
Bisek.
il numero 7, il numero
Milan
48.
perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. He has found the... Oh, shooting chance! Çalhanoğlu, big chance to get at them. Oh, some astute defending there. Nkunku. Bisek did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Estupinian. Nkunku. Half an hour gone in the second half.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Inter Milan have reclaimed it. DiMarco making good progress. Topalovic is in a really good position out wide. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He has a look up. Tries a shot! And that could have brought them level.
TURAN absolutely knew he could ill afford to miss that.
Hila. He is just caressing the ball.
Milan really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And this is Rabiot. Real chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Pavard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Top chance! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.